Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're doing something a little different. Instead of just reviewing a supplement, we're going to pull back the curtain on the powerful sales story behind one. We're talking about Longevity Activator. Let's get into how this whole marketing narrative is put together, piece by piece. Okay, so how do they pull you in? It all starts with this one simple but really powerful question. It's a total classic hook, right? The whole point is to get you to question everything you thought you knew about getting older. It makes you lean in and think, wait, what am I missing here? And boom, right after that question, they hit you with the promise. This isn't just a small claim. They're hinting at a massive scientific breakthrough. It's brilliant, really. They're setting this up not as just some friendly advice, but as a secret, game-changing discovery that you're about to be let in on. All right, this is where the real story begins. Act 1, they introduce a villain. And let's be honest, every great story needs a bad guy, and a sales pitch like this is no exception. So to make this villain feel real, they start with some actual science. They introduce this term, senescent cells. This is super important because it grounds the whole problem in legitimate biology. It gives it that foundation of credibility before they really start building their story. And then they do something really clever. They pivot. They take that complicated scientific term and rebrand it as something much, much scarier. Zombie cells. I mean, come on, that's genius. It's memorable, it's a little bit scary, and suddenly you have a crystal clear enemy to fight against. Okay, so we've got our villain, the zombie cells. What's next in any good story? You guessed it, the hero. And in this narrative, the hero is already inside you. It's your body's own defense system. This makes the whole thing feel so much more natural, like you're just unlocking something you already have. Now, this hero has a fancy scientific name, autophagy. But again, just like with the zombie cells, they don't stick with the jargon. They give you this awesome analogy, your cellular garbage disposal. It's perfect, right? It takes this complex biological thing and makes it sound as simple and familiar as taking out the trash. But here comes the twist, the central conflict of our story. They tell you that your hero, this amazing garbage disposal system, well, it starts to slow down as you get older. It gets clogged up. It basically breaks down. And now that's the problem. That's the problem you need a solution for. So let's recap. We've got a villain, we've got a hero that's in trouble. The stage is perfectly set. And now it's time for the solution to ride in and save the day. And there it is. Longevity Activator. See how it's presented? It's not just some random supplement. No, it's framed as the sidekick, the hero's helper. It's the tool that's going to fix your body's garbage disposal and get it running like it was brand new. And once that core problem is solved, what happens? Well, now we get to the payoff. The story connects fixing that one single issue, getting rid of those zombie cells, to all these amazing benefits you want. We're talking better memory, more energy, the whole shebang. Okay, so they've presented the solution and the amazing results. But you might be thinking, how do I know this is legit? Well, the narrative is one step ahead of you. It's time to shift gears and build some trust by showing you the proof. First step, they break down the formula. And check out the name of this first blend. It's designed to sound like it's going right after the villain we talked about. This Kickstarter blend is basically your special forces team sent in to fight those pesky zombie cells. Then you've got the second blend. This one isn't about attacking the bad guys. It's about protecting the good guys. The Telomere Support Blend is framed as a protective shield for your healthy cells, guarding their DNA from any more damage. Now, to really hammer this home, they bring in quotes like this. It's a double whammy. Tying it to UK researchers gives it that stamp of scientific authority, but then they use the word magic, which just adds this incredible sense of awe and wonder. It's really effective. The classic comparison chart. This is a textbook persuasion move. You'll see it all the time. On one side, you have Longevity Activator, checking all the boxes. Doctor formulated, guaranteed. On the other side, just other formulas. It's designed to make their product look like the only safe, smart, and effective choice. So after the science, the narrative makes another key shift. It moves from scientific proof to what's called social proof. Basically, stories from real people. And notice how the testimonials directly mirrored the benefits they promised earlier? Here, John talks about his memory and feeling younger. Check and check. And they do it again with another testimonial. This one from Armin is all about physical energy and feeling vital, which was another big promise from earlier. It just reinforces that story over and over. This works, and here are the people it worked for. All right, we're heading into the final act of this sales story, the offer. Everything up to this point was about building desire and trust. This part is all about closing the deal by removing any last-minute doubts you might have. And what's the number one way to remove risk? A crazy good guarantee. They make that number 180 the hero of the slide. It's big, it's bold, and it screams, you have nothing to lose. It's all about making you feel safe and secure with your purchase. Next up, the price. And they lay it out with a super simple bar chart. You don't even have to do the math. Your brain just sees it instantly. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. It's a powerful visual nudge to go for the bigger package. And just in case you missed it on the chart, they spell it out for you. They put that lowest price front and center. There's no confusion, no ambiguity. They're making their best offer as clear and compelling as possible. And to seal the deal, they start stacking on the value. You get these free bonuses, but only if you buy the bigger packages. By putting a price tag on these ebooks, they make the total value of what you're getting seem way, way higher than what you're actually paying. So, what's the big takeaway here? This whole thing is just a masterclass in storytelling. They took some complicated science and turned it into this epic tale of good versus evil happening inside your body. And once you see the structure, the villain, the hero, the rescue, you start to see it everywhere. It's a powerful way to understand the stories brands are telling us and become a much smarter consumer.